watching TritanoEvans.com. I'm here at Theater Miracle in Shinjuku, Tokyo. I just finished watching the closing performance of No Exit, directed by Wendell Harrison. It was a great performance. I just wanted you to meet this guy because he's a really dynamic guy, a new director here working in the Tokyo English theater scene, and some of his actors and crew members, and talking about the process and the fun they had doing this.
Bumpers are about to roll. Hold please, hold. I'm sorry, we have word from the network. They're going with the news update. We're bumped, I'm sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, I do apologize. We will not be able to present the next portion of our show for you today as a studio audience. We do thank you for coming today. We hope you enjoyed your time in the No Exit studio.
Hey, how do you feel?
Pretty good.
So this isn't your first time directing, is it?
No, it's not my first time. It's actually my second time directing this show.
Really? Where'd you direct it first?
The first time I did this show was in 2007, I think. It was back in my hometown. But it was much cheaper. We only had a budget of $200, so there's only a few things we can do with it. So it's nice to have the chance to do it again, a bigger city, bigger venue with, good cast and crew.
Why this show?
Why this show? It's a very interesting question. I think there's a lot of shows that really are timeless, if you will. And for me, just the basic concept of three people being locked in a room together and they can't get out and they drive each other crazy is akin to a reality TV show. So it's something that we can all identify with. It's something that we see on a day-to-day, and I think it's an interesting concept.
No Exit is the 1944 existentialist play written by revolutionary French philosopher Jean-Paul Sartre. In it, three characters are doomed to purgatory, where they are trapped in a room and forced to deal with the eternal frustration of being caused to see themselves only as objects in each other's imaginations. This was Sartre's continuing effort to lead humanity to what he felt was the ultimate freedom and transcendence by rejecting the idea of God and accepting full responsibility for your life, choosing the personality that you want, and then creating that personality and projecting that personality to your environment and to society with very calculated choices and actions. You're here in Tokyo doing theater. Is this unusual? Was this a plan? It just happened? How'd you get into Tokyo theater?
Interesting question. Well, I moved to Japan about 4 years ago. The first 2 years I lived outside of Tokyo, and I knew that I needed to get back into doing theater, and I learned of this group, Tokyo International Players. So after I saw a show with them and decided I needed to get back into it, I moved to Tokyo and auditioned for my first show. So it's almost been 2 years since I've been with this group.
Oh yes, I've got it. It's for daytime. And outside? You know what I mean? Beyond that wall, there's a passage. And at the end of the passage,
there's more rooms, more passages, and stairs.
And what lies beyond them?
That's all.
What? But you're gonna be off sometime? Where do you go?
To my uncle's place. He's the head valet here. Working with Wendell has been an amazing experience. The guy knows his stuff. Awesome human being.
What's your name?
I'm Martin.
Where are you from?
Complicated story. I grew up here in Japan. I'm French Filipino.
Terrific. Thank you. Good job.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for coming.
Where's Florence? Did you hear? I asked about Florence. Where is she?
I haven't an idea.
So that's the way it works, is it? Torture by separation? Well, as far as I'm concerned, you won't get anywhere. Florence was a tiresome little fool, and I shan't miss her in the least.
I beg your pardon. Whom do you suppose I am?
You? Why, the torturer, of course. Wendell's awesome!
That was a great performance.
He's great to work with. I hope to do it again very soon.
Great job.
Yes, thank you.
Where are you from?
I'm from Kentucky, in the United States.
Terrific.
Oh my God! I know what you're hiding with your hands. I know you have no face left. What? But I don't know you.
I'm not the torturer, madam.
I never thought you were. I thought someone was trying to play a rather nasty trick on me. Is anyone else coming?
No, madam. Nobody else is coming.
Oh, so we're to be alone then, the three of us, this gentleman, this lady, and myself. It's a real treat.
You did a really good job. I enjoyed that. Great job, Mike.
Thank you, sir.
Is this your first time acting?
No.
What's your name?
Sophie.
Sophie, where are you from?
The short answer is I'm from Sweden.
All right. Mike, how about you? Where are you from? I know where you're from.
Toronto, Canada.
Yeah? You've worked with before, yeah?
Yeah, we worked in Kabuki Christmas Carol. That was probably the first thing we did together.
All right, great job.
Thank you. 까만 콩
몸에 좋은 까만 콩
와우 몸에 좋은 까만 콩을 입에 뱉어내
몸에 좋은 까만 콩이 차가 되었고 잠깐만 콩차
Hey everybody, thanks for watching the show. I hope you're enjoying this one. This one is for art. I just wanted to give you something to think about between segments. I wanted you to think about how art has informed our lives, how it has traced our evolutionary history since before recorded history, basically. We wouldn't know about the early human beings, about their lifestyle patterns and their migratory patterns if they hadn't left behind artifacts for us to investigate. They left behind tools and they painted murals on walls. Think about the connection between ancient civilizations. Isn't it curious that there are similarities between the designs of pyramids in Mexico and pyramids in countries throughout Africa? What about another architectural wonder, the Great Wall of China? Not only does it speak to the technical adeptness of Chinese people, but it also gives us some clues about the political relationship between Chinese people and the Mongolian civilizations, right? What if we didn't have the Mona Lisa, her weird and sort of eerie gaze? We can imagine what she might have been thinking as she sat there in Leonardo da Vinci's studio. What if you looked out on the horizon, but you didn't have the benefit of Stevie Wonder having painted ribbons in the sky for you, right? Art is beautiful, right? Art sort of is the sense information that we can all connect to. It's a universal language, art. But also, art is utilitarian. Borrowing a little bit from the philosophy of Jean-Paul Sartre, he believed that existence came before essence. So, you are responsible for your life and responsible on every level, especially communicating who you are to the world by the things that you choose. So, what's your favorite song? For example, what's your favorite book? What's your favorite movie? What kind of clothes do you like to wear? When you're using language art, when you're speaking, what kind of words do you choose to demonstrate your character to people? How do you project your personality to your environment? All of these are different forms of art. I just wanted you to think about that. The reality of art is that art is utilitarian. Art is life. This is what humans produce in various forms. Even the food that you cook is art. It's culinary art, right? What kind of art are you using to express yourself to the world? Are you happy it's over?
Am I happy it's over? That's a difficult question.
I'm pretty
not
sure.
happy, but I'm relieved with how it went.
Yeah, good. It was great.
Thank you.
You just grew hair from the beginning of the to the end.
This is my directing afro. I don't know how it started, but in one rehearsal I decided to wear it throughout the whole rehearsal, and then it just became my directing afro.
How was it like directing? Is it tough directing actors? It's a lot of different, really creative personalities.
That's a good question. I think one thing that really helped me is, we've all acted together before. I know them very well. So, I knew techniques I could use that, I learned at school. Like, okay, this person can handle trying this, or this person maybe not so comfortable with this kind of, acting style. So, just trying to use those strengths and weaknesses to my advantage, knowing that she knows how to dance. So I actually let her incorporate, that into the movement. Things like that. Just trying to use what I have. Martin is a great musician, so when I wanted to warm up the crowd, why not use that?
Right. So you used everything.
Yeah, I hear that the best or the most important thing about directing is casting, and it speaks for itself, I think.
Good job, Wendell.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for letting me talk to you.
No problem. Thank you for coming, and I hope you enjoyed the show.
I did very much, very much. Right.
Because he knows what he wants, but he's chill. He has a vision. So when you ask questions, you get answers. But he's flexible. He knows what he wants, but he's flexible. So it's a really nice combination.
That's great. Front of house ticket sales. I held his hand, gave him inspiration, said he could do it.
What's your name?
My name is Sonia Inge.
Where are you from?
I'm from Norwalk, California. near Long Beach, Disneyland. That's right.
You're also a director.
I did. I directed Intimate Apparel last summer in June.
How did you like Wendell's show?
Fabulous. It was great. Good comedy, even though they didn't mean it to be sometimes. But the acting was good, so he did a good job.
Actually, from a lighting design point of view, I mean, usually directors don't know very much about lighting, which, you know, can work in your favor and not in your favor a little bit. But with Wendell, he knew what looks he wanted, which is great, but he didn't want to get himself like involved in my process or whatever. He was just like, make it look like this and we'll be happy. So
that was good. How is it for you? You're an actor too. How is it for you not being in front of the audience?
On the stage, you know what? It's kind of with lighting design, it's nice. When I direct, I get way more nervous than I do when I perform. But with lighting design, it's kind of, I'm done before the first performance. I'm finished. Right? So I can kind of go, whew, done with that one, and then I come watch the show today. I can just enjoy it and stuff. So it's a lot more relaxing after, you know, after the fact.
Really interesting lighting for this show. Thank you so much. I thought it was great to look at.
Cheers.
All right. Thanks.
All right. Bye.
We have received word from the network, we've been canceled. So for our final performance, we'd like to bring out our director, Wendell Harrison. If you're watching backstage, he's on the numbers. Wendell, take it out. Is our producer Joshi in the building? Is Joshi around? Take a bow, ladies and gentlemen, the cast and crew of second stage, no exit.
No, press is not allowed for this part of the...
Press is not allowed.
Which makes it just like the
Wendell, congratulations.
What's that?
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yep. Have fun. Or you had fun.
Well, do my best having fun trying to take apart the set and get it all out. So.
Wow.
Let's see.
The director's work is never done.
That's true.
Okay, bye.
No, she's a chocolate face.
Well, at least you got cute girls.
Do you know what place I love?
See you guys.
City. It's called.